Hi guys. I really need to start like naming these chats that I have with you guys something like after the bath chat or something because I seem to do them after I've taken a shower or a bath. Tonight I'm dyeing my hair. I liked the purple, but I'm going to be on set tomorrow and it's a 1700s project set in the 1700s and pretty sure that the person I'm playing would not have dyed her hair purple. So they asked that I fix it. So I fixed it. And I like the black. I've always been proud of my black. But this black's, when it's done, because I've got a convention this weekend, I'm going to add purple back, have like a purple sheen or something. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here to talk to you guys tonight about Doordash. Because, yeah. And I have gotten some input from another person who has tried Doordash. And so I was just going to talk about Doordash and my experience with Doordash because why not? I don't, rating this stuff like I used to do is kind of blah. I just like to tell you my experience instead and just leave it at that. It's easier than trying to figure out star ratings. Doordash. So, if you are aware of what's going on in my life, then you know that I'm always trying to raise extra cash and I have issues that keep me from working like, say, Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I didn't lose, but my business ended whenever I nearly died, etc., etc. So, I'm in the game to find something new, and I'm a lot healthier now, so okay. And Doordash came across, my doorstep, and I was like, I'll try that. And that was a couple of days ago. And I have tried Doordash for 2 days in a row now. Yesterday I tried it somewhere in the evening. So I drove an hour because I had to go to the city anyway, and I did some dinner dashes. And then today I drove to the next door town for the lunch rush because here in town there was nothing because there's never nothing in where I live. And we're going to go from there. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. Signing up with Doordash was actually quite easy. I presented my credentials, I presented who I was, I showed ID. I was in the system within, say, a couple of hours and ready to go to work. This is a site better than, say, Uber or many of the other places that I have tried who still, a year or more later, years later, I still never am in the system. So for all you haters out there who think that I don't want to work, well, I have to be allowed to work too. So Doordash, gotta give them that. I got in using my PC, which I prefer. Once I was in, I downloaded the app to my phone. The app did not want to work at first. I closed it and then reopened it, and it worked just fine. I had to go to the city. So while I'm trying to figure out this app and figure it out, I'm like, okay, nothing was happening around my house. I'm like, how does this work? I start driving to the city to do my errand, and then a job pops up, Doordash this. So I Doordashed and ran my errand, and when all was said and done, 2 days ago, for exactly 1 hour of work, I broke even. Now I thought, oh, well, that's because I also had to spend some gas. And it was not a busy time. I only had 2 dashes. So I broke even on 2 dashes. All right. So today I'm going to give it a good chance. And I went to the closest place that had work, which was maybe 20 minutes from here. And I dashed from about 11 o'clock till 2 o'clock. And at 2 o'clock, I actually took an extra job after 2. At about 2 o'clock, I was done because I had enough data now and I realized that this wasn't going to work. Gas to get to the location for me, yeah, okay, whatever. $5 to $10, okay. And then I would say pick up at Tequila's, and the location for delivery was about 10 minutes away from Tequila's, so I'm driving to Tequila's. On the dash, you're going to get $5 for the dash and then a tip. And when all was said and done, I literally was given just enough money, including my tip, to cover my gas for the day. I literally broke even today. And let me tell you, when the lunch rush stopped, I didn't stop. I didn't have a lull. It was pick up, pick up, pick up, go, 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 go. And I broke even. I broke even. The DoorDash app ads are like, you can make $15 an hour. Yes, I did. I made about $15 an hour. I spent about $15 an hour in gas. And like, oh, the tip should have been enough. All right. There was this one job that I think is a prime example, because I noticed this day before yesterday too, that I was getting, the app was showing me I got a $2 tip. Now I don't know if it's because they split the tips or what, but I got a $2 tip. But there was this one, I picked it up. I had to drive about 8 minutes to go pick up the food. And then I drove 10 minutes to their residence. It was a really ritzy, rich residence in one of those places where people have a lot of money and they're doing very well. We're talking 2 brand new cars in the driveway, so new they were glossy. The people answered the door wearing, bathrobes and looking like they had been swimming or something. Maybe they had, all of them all at once had taken a bath. I don't know. They had hundreds of dollars on the groceries on their door stoop, where they had also ordered groceries. They were very friendly. They gave me a $2 tip. That didn't even cover a fraction of the gas I spent to deliver their food. And they didn't order just like a sandwich. They ordered a lot of food. I mean, it was a big bag. Out of the whole day, one person gave me a tip of $4.50, and that was the biggest tip I got. Now, I'm saying this not knowing if DoorDash splits the tips. So I have come to the conclusion, and I already said it on my Instagram, that in my region, DoorDash is basically an expensive hobby. Because even if I had that kind of business in my hometown and all I had to do was step out my front door and go to work, that would only be like $5-10 more over what I had spent. So, you work 4 hours and everything else gets taken working 4 hours, and then you save $5-10 on not driving 20 minutes to go to work. That's what you earned all day. In my region, at least, I would say DoorDash is a special kind of slavery. And I don't have a better phrase to put it, because after all, you're working for free. And if you're having a bad day, you're paying for the pleasure to work, because it's going to be coming out of your pocket. Now, I had a friend in California who used to do Uber Eats and grocery delivery and all that. She would do a whole lot of side hustles, because she was actually trained to do medical transcription, and she could not find work. So she started doing side hustles because that's what she could do. And I wouldn't say she was making a lot of money, but she must have been seeing some sort of profit, because she didn't quit. I, on the other hand, literally cannot afford to go back to work tomorrow. I literally can't do it. So my sum up on DoorDash is that, yeah, in regions like mine where things are spaced out and you got to drive 10 minutes to deliver the food, and you're only going to get a $2 tip and not say a $10 tip or a $20 tip, it's a special kind of slavery. And so I will not be doing DoorDash. That is really all the input I have on my experience with DoorDash. And I thought I would share that for anybody who's considering it. Look at your region, I would say. Look at your region. Maybe ask around, because that hurt. I have a convention this weekend. I had to pull from my convention gas money to get to the convention for this, trying to, be productive, a productive citizen. And I think I'm just going to go back to... So if you're going to Mid-South Con this weekend, come see me. I will have the table of Filk music CDs. I will also have some pillows, because the Filk CDs don't exactly pay the bills. But the money I make extra is so that I can buy from the artists that are at the conventions and spread their CDs and love to other places. I do know that Mark Gunn will be at the convention this coming weekend. And filking, which has not been at this convention for many years, has been added. I am one of the ones that was pushing for it. I had started pushing for it over 5 years ago or so, give or take. I don't remember quite when. And I was calling it Project Bring Back the Filk. I mentioned it in public, and I guess some people, either great minds think alike or they heard me or whatever, but some people went and contacted and started doing it. And so now there are these Filk panels up that I have nothing to do with. And there is going to be one open Filk circle on Sunday. So as a result, Mark Gunn did ask me, was I willing to do a Filk circle? Yes, I am. But I was not able to get with programming to set that up. So there is I know there's going to be a panel about filking on a Friday night at 9. So basically, around the panel and all that kind of good stuff, I'm probably going to be filking in the hall, unless the filk panel turns into an open filk sing. We don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting to see. But if there are no open filk panels, you'll find me filking in the hall with either a ukulele or an auto harp or my new baritone ukulele that I should have brought in here for y'all to see. But I guess you'll just have to check out my other music channel. And I think that's it. Now I'm going to see if my camera actually will, because you know why I keep looking? I'm worried that the camera's not capturing sound. Go find out. Bye-bye.